Today we're talking about another segment of how to protect your children in these troubled times. But today our focus is how to protect your children from child molesters that might be in your family. It's not a pleasant thing to think about, but most molesters, most children that are molested by a family member, an unsuspecting family member. And you know, in some communities, I know it is that way in the black community, everybody wants to keep things quiet. Keep it at home. Don't tell. But that is just not how you protect children. You're going to have a transparency in your family. You should sit and talk about these things. You should discriminate what goes on in your family. I mean, be discriminatory. If you have a family member that you even love and you say, you are not conducting yourself in such a manner that I can trust you to be morally fit to be around my children. Daughters around men and daughters around women today, you know, boys around men and boys around women today. But parents, it's your responsibility. The children look to you for safety. And you can't be so preoccupied by your career, by relationships, that you would bring a man into your home and trust him to be around your children. Now, I'm covering some areas here that people just don't want to talk about, but we need to discuss them. This is tip number 7, and we need to take these tips, integrate them into our lives, and utilize them as tools to protect your children. And remember, we're working at getting this concept into our minds so that we regulate our lives with it. Protecting innocence means to protect your children at all costs. It's our number one duty. Now, let me tell you something, parents, mothers, dads. It could be an uncle. It could be an aunt. It could be a cousin. And today, it's so sad to say it, little children are molesting other little children. Don't let your children go and spend the night at sleepovers so that some little queer boy or queer girl climbs into bed with them and victimizes them. Look, 2013, it's not the 1970s. These things were happening then. It's surely happening now. Parents, take this to heart.